Man, them thumbnails are crazy. Oh, first of all, let me show you the rooftop. Hi from Athens. Hey, love tubers. Hey, love tubers. Hey, love tubers. Let me see about doing a filter. Oh no. Do we need a filter? I don't know. Y'all have to watch me. Not you have to watch me. You're the one that'll be watching the filter. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking any of these filters. Glamour. We'll go with glamour. All right. That one usually is nice. Okay, family. Oh my goodness. We are at the Dreams Fulfilled retreat in Athens. This is the first day of the retreat. We start tonight. Oh my God. At 7 p.m. Athens time. Actually, right here now, it is. What time is it? Athens time. Check my mic. How's my mic? My mic sounds nice. Check my mic. And then I'm going to tell you a few quick things about Athens. And then we're going to rock and roll. Love tubers! G-Wife too. How you love it? Oh my God, I love the love tubers so much. I know I'm crazy, right? Love tubers. Shout out. Smash up the lights. Smash up the lights. Ooh, y'all already smashing up the lights. How you like the blue? Because you know Greece has a color. Hey, Gaia Ethereal! Oh my God! This is the Greece blue Gaia. I got this here today because guess what? They lost my luggage. I ain't got a stitch of clothes. So I went to the little shop today that they have right here in Greece. They have so many shops in Greece, it's not even funny. And they have some shops, Gaia, you would love it. They have some shops here that was €4.99, €7.99, which is like $9.99, $8.99 US. $4.99. I got several pieces today. I got this. I got my white dress for the all white reception starting up in a few minutes. I'm good. You loving the blue? This is Greece blue. So it's all about Athens. Let me show y'all the rooftop. Let's flip it around. I gotta show y'all the rooftop. Come on, love tubers. Because you know I cannot leave the love tubers out. That is the Parthenon right up there. So if you can see the Parthenon, we will be going there. This is my welcome drink and the water, bottled water they give us. I even got this cute little knapsack today, backpack, not knapsack. That's the old way you used to say it. Okay, from the thrift too. 11 euros, about $13 US. Look at this. I just want to show you the rooftop. Look at this. You're here with me. If you were here, we would be sitting right here. Isn't that fabulous? You always say you don't need the luggage. God will provide. Ain't that the truth, Gaia? I'm telling you, Gaia, they lost my luggage. And you know what I said? Look at me. They lost my luggage. I was like, okay, what do we need to do? It one thing. It was not a thing, I promise you. It was not a thing, family. Look at that. Look at that. You are looking at the ancient city of Athens. Look at that. And there's the rooftop deck. There's the bar. At night, it be popping up here, baby. Popping. Do you hear me? Popping. I just ordered the salmon bowl. The salmon bowl with black rice and sweet potatoes. So dreamy. It is so dreamy. So if you want to know what happens with us when we go to retreats, we're going to show you what happens what we do when we go on retreats. Well, we're going to show you the parts that we can show you because we can't show you everything. But oh my God, family, look at this. Look at Athens. And I'm doing this in vertical video because we're going to chop it up and make little TikToks and shorts. That's the ocean way over there. I don't know if you can see it. Way over there is the water. But we're going to take you to the Greek islands. We're going to take you to all of that. So if you've never been to any of that, we're going to take you to all of it. And then now let's sit down and talk for a minute because I want to talk to you about Dreams Fulfilled. And I want to talk to you about your big dreams. And I want to talk to you about how to stop making excuses. And I want to talk to you about global travel with magic. Is that a good deal? Can we do that? Cheers. I don't want to get people. Oh, cheers. Let me get. Cheers. Cheers.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you? Good. That's right. Just toast everybody. Toast people you don't even know. All right. No one's a stranger around here. No one's a stranger. By the way, look, family, I even got the red lipstick today. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I was saying I need red lips for today. It all came to me. So don't concern with anything. Do not let your heart be troubled. Okay, with anything. With anything. Maybe it's just at this point in my life, I'm not working myself up over anything. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, baby. Is that enough blue for you? Beautiful people everywhere, G-Wives too. I promise you, there are beautiful people everywhere. All you got to do is get out there and want to meet them. I promise you, they're everywhere. And you know all this fear mongering that people do when you tell them you're going to another country and that you're leaving America? They're like, ooh, be careful. I'm like, baby, do you know other countries are better than the United States? I need to be telling you, especially if you live in Chicago, I need to be telling you, be careful. That's the murder capital of the world. I need to be telling you, be careful. And you up here talking about, oh, you going to Mexico, be careful. Be careful of what? The sunshine, the fresh avocados that you can't even get in the United States unless you pay $20 for one avocado. Be careful of that. Be careful of fresh avocados. Be careful of people who are lovely and wonderful and beautiful. Don't listen to, and I got to tell you something else, family. If you go on retreat with us, when you go on retreat with us, not if, go to ValerieLove.com. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Go to ValerieLove.com. Not when you go on retreat, not if you go on retreat with us, when you go on retreat with us. I'm coming to you live in Athens. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, I love you, I love you. Family. When you go on a retreat with us, you will find that the most magical things happen, the most beautiful things happen, the most amazing experiences occur. Why? Because you're on a spiritual retreat. A spiritual retreat is different than if you're just going on a vacation. Do you understand that the energy that attends you is different when you're on a spiritual retreat than if you were just going, oh, we're going on vacation, have fun with the family. Now that's beautiful too. I'm talking about we have a solid, in addition to, yeah, vacation. Vacation is lovely. Do vacations. Vacation is wonderful. My whole freaking life is a vacation. Because, yes, thank you so much. Lovely. Wow. Look at this. I'm going to show you. This is a salmon bowl with sweet potato. I think that's tzatziki. Is that how you say it in Greece? And black rice underneath. How lovely. How lovely is that? That is lovely. Okay, let's see this black rice. I can't stay on with y'all too long because I'm going to have to eat this food. Look at this black rice. Mmm, delicious. Look at the sweet potatoes with the skin still on it. Don't play with me. Okay. That is delicious. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me tell you these things so I can go eat this delicious food. I am determined to be on one of your retreats in the future. Yay! And you hear Michael. And look, how about us playing I Want to Be Where You Are? You can't make this up. You cannot make it up. It says, I want to be where you are. You can't make that up. Okay. So first, let's talk about these excuses. I was just talking about this on a live on Facebook. People make too many excuses when it comes to why they're not globally traveling, when it comes to why they're not doing what they desire. This is the Dreams Fulfilled retreat in Greece. And so people make excuses about why they cannot fulfill their dreams. Excuses like money. Money is an excuse. It's not a reason. Excuses like who's gonna watch the kids, the dogs, the cats, the birds, the pet snake, feed the fish. Who's gonna do all that? Next excuse. So those are the first two. One is money. One is who gonna take care of all the little things that you have in your life to take care of. Now, I'm not saying that the little things in your life that you have to take care of are not worthy of taking care of, because the dog and the cat, all of them are worthy of being taken care of. I'm talking about when you use the dog and the cat as an excuse, because the dog and the cat is sitting there looking at you like, why aren't you going to live your dreams? Because cats are all living their dreams. They're sitting there. If you have a cat, the cat is living its dreams because the cat got you to feed it every day. The cat is walking around in a beautiful, lovely house. The cat has a litter box that you have to empty. The cat is already living its dreams. So the cat is looking at you like, okay, yeah, you can't go nowhere until you get somebody to feed me. Do you understand that these things are being used as excuses? They're not reasons, they're excuses. Okay, let's go to the third one. Who's gonna take care of my boo? Because I gotta do this for my boo, I gotta pick my boo up, I gotta make the chicken for my boo, I gotta do this for my boo. And if I ain't there to make the chicken and pick the boo up and take care of the boo and take the boo to work and all that, your boo can't live 7 to 10 days without you. Then you need a different boo. If your boo cannot live 7 to 10 days without you, you need a different boo. That don't make sense to me. Next, another excuse people love to use, work. I gotta go to my job. Jobs are crap. Watch the video. I already talked about that. Next, if your job has to think about this. Think about this. I am at a place where I have to ask someone else if I can live my dream to go to Greece, Paris, India, wherever we go and wherever we're going. I have to ask somebody to do that. And if they say, no, I can't go, and I can only go if they say yes. Why is your life set up like that? It's not the question of your job. Because of course, if you got yourself into a situation where you're at a job, then you already got yourself into that situation. You need to work yourself into another situation. Because the whole setup that you have of your life is set up exactly the way you want it, according to your consciousness. And what I'm saying to you is that to expand that life, you would have to expand your consciousness. My life was set up that I couldn't go anywhere. Now my life is set up that I can go anywhere. See the distinction? My life was set up that I couldn't go anywhere. Now my life is set up that I can go anywhere. How? By changing consciousness. It's not about money. It's not about who's going to do it. It's not about airplanes. It's not about I'm scared to get on an airplane. I have heard a lot of things over the last 18 years that I have been doing retreats with beautiful women and men all over the world. I have heard a lot of things over these 18 years that I've been a transformation agent. And my daughter can tell you, who is in the chat, she has been to many boost retreats with us. She has been to many retreats with us. And I can tell you that people used to make excuses about coming to a retreat that they didn't even have to pay for. It was by love offering only. It was right in the community, and we were going to all assemble at someone's house. And people used to make they used to make excuses about why they couldn't drive from DC to New York. So of course people make excuses about why they can't go to Italy or Greece or Egypt. I'm here to set people free spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. I'm here for your freedom. And what I'm saying to you is that if you have a life set up, if your whole life is set up, that you're not in freedom, total freedom with every area of your life, then you can get to set up your life differently. That's what I had to do, beloved. I had to set my life up differently because there were things I wanted to do and I wasn't able to do them. There were places I wanted to go and see and I wasn't able to go and see them because of the way my life was set up. I just did a video the other day about a tale of 2 passports. It was story time and it was about how to use magic for global travel. And I showed you my 2 passports. One passport in 10 years had 3 countries in it. 3 countries in 10 years. The Valerie of me today that hears that thinks, wow, I could be in 3 countries in 1 month. I could be in 3 countries in 1 week. And that passport had 3 countries in 10 years, a decade. I was stuck until I went to Bali, and Bali burst the thing wide open. In 2015, when I went to Bali, that broke the thing wide open. I was in Kenya in 2008. 7 years later, I was in Bali in 2015. 7 years. Then after Bali, it was like in 2015, then 2016, India, then 2017, China and Hong Kong. Bali just broke something off for me. Oh my God, India, I'm so happy you love that video. Bali broke something off on me. I remember one day I was in the Bali, I was in a temple on the full moon because Bali is lunar. I was in the temple on the full moon. And it was this full moon ritual going on. It was amazing. Full moon festival. It's amazing in Bali. And I promise you, I stood in the middle of that temple. I was there in that temple. Not in the middle of it. I was in the temple, pouring tears. Family, I tell you, the tears were pouring like you would not believe. I don't even know what I was crying about. I think about 20 years of sadness was rolling out of my eyes standing in that temple in Bali. Sadness was keeping me back. Discouragement was keeping me back. Depression was keeping me back. Unworthiness was keeping me back. So much stuff was weighing me down. That's why I couldn't get to where I wanted to go. Come on, Linda. Money in the vortex! Money in the vortex! Money in the vortex! Money in the vortex! I don't have my bell, but ding, 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 ding. I do have on my Greece blue. Don't play, because I love every country I go to. And when I'm in Greece, baby, I'm Greek. I'm going to eat the souvlaki. I'm going to eat the spinach pies. I'm going to eat the baklava. I'm going to drink the ministiki. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, I'm totally. And when I go to Italy, I'm going to be all with the pizza. I'm going to be all with the wine. I'm all in. When I go to these places, I'm all in. I'm doing what y'all doing over here. We do olives over here. Give me some. I am so all in. I be in the churches, I be in the, whatever they're doing, I do it. I don't go to these countries and say, you shouldn't be doing that. I don't like blue. That's not the attitude to bring with you when people are welcoming you into their country. They showed me that they have a color. Their color is blue. I was like, give it to me. I'm going to put it on my head. I'm Greek today. Okay? So, family, don't let the excuses hold you back. The excuses come from the deep, unhealed issues, the issues of sadness, like what I told you I experienced shedding in that temple in Bali. The excuses of don't have money, and the excuses of the kids. Look at this beautiful queen coming. Come on, how you love it? Do you mind saying hi to the love tubers? Hey, love tubers! You in Greece, queen. Emma! Queen! Queen is in Greece. Come on, queen. I mean, that's how we do, ain't it? Ain't it how we do? Let me move my bag so you can sit wherever you like. You can say a word to the love tubers because they always hear from me. They always hear, the love tubers are always hearing from me. So let you say something to the love tubers. What do you want to say to the love tubers? Well, I'll eat a little bit of this salmon. You can just speak into that. I got the microphone.
Here you go. What I would say is if you haven't been, it's time to take the leap. Take the jump. I know the next excursion is Egypt. But what I'm telling you, I would say it is about the locations, but it's about taking the action. You have got to take the action. You have got to come to these places. The energy is so different. The energy is so different. I mean, I was out and about yesterday. I was out and about today. It's historic. It's beautiful. And it's inspiring, and it empowers you when you take that leap, when you take that jump, and when you begin on your own soul's journey, your own soul's excursion. And I see someone else here.
Say hi to the love tubers.
Hello!
You want to say hi to the love tubers and tell them how you got your passport? Are you okay with talking to the love tubers?
Sure.
Okay. You can sit here.
All
Let
righty.
me bring it over to you. So you can say hi to the love tubers because we have to give the love tubers as much encouragement and inspiration as we can.
Hi there. Okay, so passport, yes, you do have to have a passport, and pay attention to when yours expire, because I hadn't, and I was like, oh, it's expired, and but when I decided to come on the trip, it was less than 6 months from the start of the trip, and it I don't know. Somehow it all, the timing of my trip, of my signing up for the trip. Oh, it was the buying of my plane ticket. I hadn't. Somehow I fell in between all of the time requirements in order to like normally apply and then to expedite my paperwork for my passport. And so I had to wait and I had to wait and I had to wait and I had to wait. And so then finally it was 2 weeks before I flew from the U.S. to Greece, and I did not have a passport yet. So 14 days, and I called. It's like, okay, I need to make a passport appointment. They said it has to be. You can only make the appointment within the 14 days. So I got the appointment. I called on the day 14 before I left, and they looked through the computer. They said, okay, the earliest appointment, the next available appointment is the 27th at 9:30 in the morning. I said, the 27th. I'm flying out on the 28th. They said, yeah. I said, okay, if I can walk out of the building with my passport, we'll take that appointment. Otherwise, get me an appointment in Oklahoma City or somewhere else. I will drive there. But I said, okay, I've got the appointment. It's great. So I got to the Dallas passport agency office and went through had all the paperwork. I had the correct paperwork. I had it filled out properly. Just have to jump through the little bitty hoops, and I got everything sent. And I got to the counter, and the lady said, okay, we'll do our best. I said, what? They said, well, there's no guarantee that it will be ready today. I said, okay, then what are my next steps? Had to come back that afternoon at 1:30 and just wait to see if the machine spit out my passport. Because there were hundreds of other people trying to get theirs done. There were people who had sent in their paperwork in February that hadn't received their passports yet. And so they had to come today. They were there that same day trying to get it expedited. There was a gentleman sitting behind me in the waiting area who was supposed to be flying out that same day, didn't have his passport yet. There was another young lady who was literally in the waiting room with her luggage. And everybody cheered when her name was called and her passport, and the machine spit out her passport. My name was finally called, my passport was ready, I had it in hand. As soon as I got back to my car, I texted people to let them know I have my passport, it is in hand. So, yes, the system is severely backed up and backlogged, but you can actually get it done. It can happen. It absolutely can happen. I filled out my paperwork, turned it in at my 9:30 appointment. By 2:30 that afternoon, I had my passport in hand. So it really can happen. And just what I'm learning is not to let myself get psyched up and anxious about things because, hey, I've got the anxiety. It is my companion. But not letting myself get myself worked up into a state and just learning how to put out the vibes of trust. It's like, I have to believe, I have to trust that this is going to work. And so far it has. And even if you get to the airport in Paris and you're going through security and you forget to put your bag on the conveyor to go through the scanner, and then you have a slight anxiety attack on the other side because your suitcase has disappeared. People will help you find your suitcase. It's like, oh yeah, it was me. I just didn't put it on the rack. But yeah, they went back out. It's like, this your suitcase? Yeah, that's my suitcase. Like, okay, they scanned it. Then they opened it and looked through every single thing because it had been sitting unattended for about 15 minutes. But even when I'm screwing up right now, it's working. It's working. I'm staying calm. I'm actually feeling the grace I try to give myself. And it's working. It's working. Thanks, you guys.
I know that's right. You got them all together about that passport, huh? She did miracles when it came to that passport. Oh my God. Dawn, you killed it. You killed it. I'm telling you. All right, we're going to go eat. We love you, and we're going to come to you again, and we're going to show you what's happening. Right now, we're going to have dinner. I love you, family. Mwah. Peace.